explain that? Rowing a boat, just kind of lay all this out from rowing a boat, how strategic objective starts to bring it all together. Just kind of, and that kind of will help us all understand how to sing "Row, Row, Row Your Boat." We can't even sing the song right unless everyone is involved in that. So you go ahead and just maybe put that analogy together.
Okay, right. So we're going back to the rowing the boat, right? So you got your overall strategy, right? It's what are your goals, your broad goals? What are you trying to accomplish, by when? So that's the overall strategy, just a simple thing, right? So going back to the rowing the boat, right? So you want to row across the river. You want to be able to get it to the other side. Say there's another market on that side. You want to row your boat, get more fish, right? You can, you know what your strategy is. Now you have to take the tactical, break that down. And what tactical, at the tactical level,
So let's
what
back
are
up
the
a second.
events?
So what is the strategic objective of rowing the boat in regards to crossing the river?
Let me see.
Cross the river, right? I mean,
yeah, cross the river, yeah.
my strategic objective with rowing the boat is to cross the river, specifically at a specific location, because that's where the fish are, right? So getting across the river is part of it. Getting fish is another part of it. And now we got to move a boat to get over there.
Yeah, that's for everyone of the tactical objectives, right? How are we, first off, right? How are we going to be able to get across the river?
Right.
That's the big broad picture, right? And for example, going back, there could be different people that have different tactical functions in order to get us across, right? One person has to pick up the boat and move it. One has to get the oar. Everybody has to hop in. Everybody has to row it. And going back to that,
oars, right?
Yeah, that's right. How many
be
people?
Like the Army rolling in circles, right?
Yeah, I think that's the Navy.
Right.
Right. So it's just it's an alignment, right? You're aligning everything. So strategic objectives align all your tactical goals or your tactical actions, like I keep saying, right? So, but in order to be able to align, you need something to align to. And going back to the row your boat example, right? You want to be able to get across the river. You want to be able to, but you have all these different tasks that you need to do in order to get across the river to get more fish. And, just like I listed those different examples, or there's different tactical actions will be able to help get you across the river.
Now let's take this moment here. So why is it so important? And it's a question and a statement. The reason it's so important that the strategic objective is understood from the top all the way down to the bottom. And using the rowing the boat example, we got to row the boat across the river. Everyone has an oar. Everyone has this. Now there's a big storm, and the guy who was navigating the boat gets blown overboard and disappears. If everyone doesn't know the strategic objective, what happens to the boat? We don't know. You just sit there. That's why
it's go around in circles.
It just goes around in circles. Like, okay, well, the navigator's gone. Where are we going? Well, if everyone understands, we say navigator's gone, no problem. We know we still got to go across the river. We know
and that's another thing too. The strategic objectives, right, can also help you know when you need to change your tactics, right? Because the tactics need to be fulfilled within your strategy. So if something needs to change and to monitor, right, your strategy isn't working, you can change your strategy, which ultimately, will change your tactics. But in order to change
the impact of your strategy working or not working than the guy on the front line, right?
That's right.
So, that's what I was going to say. You nailed it right there. My strategy is changing, but who really knows the strategy is changing? Because the corporate guy is sitting back in the office, the battalion commander sitting back in the battalion CP somewhere back there. They don't know what's going on up front. They don't know that I have to attack the hill, but the enemy's actually moving over there. I'm on the wrong hill. The guy on the front has to have that strategic objective. No, enemy must stop me, move there. I got to cross the river to the fish. Well, I'm going that direction, but I see fish over here. Change direction. Who knows that? Right. The guy on the front of the boat, the navigator.
But if you have only tactics with no strategy, right, you don't know if what you're doing is right. You won't know if you're rowing the boat in the right direction or that you're catching the right fish. Yeah. You could be just catching all kinds of fish and not knowing that, hey, I don't think this is the right fish that I need. Or, hey, the boat isn't going the right direction. So going back to your strategy helps you to identify when you need to actually change your tactics.